Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
We're lost.
The old crow's not here to crow.
How's everybody doing?
All right.
I don't have an arm growing out of my head yet, so I'm good to go.
Is it like a side effect or something?
Todd, that's what Todd said.
You start seeing this.
Yeah. Nothing's growing out of anything, so we're good. We're safe.
That's good to know. Which one did you get? The Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson?
Moderna.
I've heard a lot of people getting sick on that one.
My arm.
Hopefully you do not.
This morning, man, my arm is.
Woo! Good morning, Hank. Yeah, it really does. The arm pain was more than any other vaccine I had.
I don't think I have ever had that bad of pain in one spot, because it just, like, I don't even want to move it.
You put ice on it or anything?
Huh?
You put ice on it or anything?
I didn't put any ice on it, and I haven't taken any Advil this morning, so that would probably help, but it's okay.
Hank.
It'd be all right. I almost didn't do the show this morning because of it, because I was just like, I can't get up. I can't do it. Like, I was whining this morning because I had to put a shirt on, you know. Hey.
Okay. Those days.
Morning, Patty.
Patty,
you see my comment in the chat this morning, but that I was right about that buyer on Lacey's item.
Oh.
Yeah. They were the eBay pulled her listing for third-party account hacking. So my gut, I kept saying, there's something just not right, you know. I was right. So
what I don't know the whole backstory of that.
She listed a piece of it's 1800s to early 1900s American brilliant etched carved crystal, lead crystal. And we found one very similar from the same era that went for $229. So I told her to list it for $250. And she texted me yesterday morning and said she got an offer for $250. And I'm like, well, that's weird. So I said, don't accept it yet. Let me look into it. So I got on yesterday, was looking, and the buyer had raving feedback. You know, they've bought hundreds of things, thousands of things with great feedback. Nothing, you know, no red flags whatsoever. No, not even a negative. So, but something still didn't set right. So, and then Valerie had commented that maybe they wanted to basically hold it until, you know, in case they wanted to pay for it today, or, you know what I mean? Which kind of, you know, I got that was in the back of my head. Well, maybe that's the case. You know, I'm gonna try to give the benefit of the doubt, but it just kept eating away at me. And she texted me late last night and said, "You were right, Mom. It was fraud. eBay flagged it removed it for third-party account hacking." What they did is they had messaged her yesterday and said, "Can you text me more information to my phone?" And she texted me right away. I said, "Oh, no way." I said, right then I knew. I said, "Cancel and block."
Yep.
You know, so, and then she texted me this morning and said eBay had already taken care of it and pulled her listing down. So I said, "I'm pretty sure you can relist it." I said, "But you want to make sure you definitely block that buyer, because you know."
Why would they pull her listing down if the fraud was on the part? I'm assuming they saw something in the buyer that wasn't.
Yeah, it was on the buyer's end. I guess they wanted to protect her as well.
Right.
So they didn't try to buy it, and then, you know, no. I don't know how that works, but I don't even know if she's on managed payments yet. But like I said, something just didn't set right with me, and I always go with your gut.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between that and mother's instinct, you know, it's like, no.
Yeah, I assume that they pulled the only way that they could stop the transaction is to
Is
pull,
to pull it.
Pull the listing. I get it.
and then and I'm sure like you said, I'm sure she can relist it
Yeah.
and everything. So that that
And
was
she's like,
that was just to protect her. It wasn't
right.
against her listing or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a little bit and then maybe put it up again. Morning, Cindy.
But when you get that gut instinct, go with it, because usually that's right. You're right. And the saying's true. If it's too good to be true, it usually is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but she's like, well, Mom, why did they target me? I said, because you have zero feedback. I said, there are people out there that prey on sellers like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what would really help her is if she was able to buy a few things, even like one or two things a week. Just minimal
little things. Yeah.
Just list smaller or less.
Just to
items,
increase give her a little bit of feedback. And
I told her too that I'm going to put her store or her page. She don't have a store yet in the description of my videos, because we're going to start doing more videos together. I said, and that'll help drive viewer traffic to maybe to buy some stuff from you to help you out. I said, because this is a wonderful community when it comes to resellers. I said, and you're technically family because you're my daughter for one.
That's
right. We all look out for one another. So, and
what's her store name?
Hold on, I have it. It's Wicked Willow something, I think. Hold on a minute. Wicked Willow Branch, and because that's her gamer tag. So she said that she was going to use that for her. Let me go find it. I cannot remember it right off the bat. It's a weird. It's not Wicked Willow per se as it is. Let me go find her store. Did I find it on my phone? Hold on. I just don't remember. It's like, let me see. I think I saved it somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't find that.
It's a weird. Yeah. Let me log out because I know her sign in. So let me go look at that real quick. Let's see. No, not sure.
I've had that happen to me before too, to where it was something that it was bought off an account that somebody didn't authorize or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they took my listing down, but I put my listing back up and I sold it. So.
Okay, let me. Switch account. Well,
how's everybody's sales doing?
I got one.
I had two, but they're both non-paid.
Oh, geez.
I have two. I said one going. I actually got paid for. The other one is awaiting payment. So
I have two. One's an advent calendar. So
good.
Somebody's thinking Christmas already.
Christmas sells year.
I listed a vintage. I can't pronounce it, but it's Denmark's made in Denmark. But it's a holiday Christmas thermos with a Christmas tree on. It's red, or not thermos, but a carafe, coffee carafe. Well, come on.
Yeah.
So I just listed that yesterday.
And
I'm getting ready to list an ornament.
Shauna.
Because there are some places that they decorate Christmas all year round. So, hey, why not?
That's right. Julie says, day 3, no sales. Not sure.
Oh.
Man.
Wow, Julie.
That's not good. That is not good at all.
Are you listening? Are you putting new stuff up?
Shauna says she has 4 sales. I got 10.
Awesome.
Yesterday when we got off the Summers thing, I think I only had 4 or 5, and then it blew up after that.
After that, wow.
And I was like, woohoo, yeah, bring it on. I like them sales. I was kind of worried because I didn't get a chance to put, because I was gone from like 11:30 until almost 5 yesterday. So I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't have much stuff going on because I wasn't around to give it any love, but
Yeah.
it still loves me.
Okay, Lacey's eBay page is Wicked. It's all lowercase. Wicked WIL 64. I guess it's one they generated for.
Okay, Wicked.
Yeah, WICKED WIL 64. And she has no profile picture yet, so. Which I told her to. There's one picture of her that I absolutely love, and I want her to use it. She's like, do I have to?
Yeah, Cindy, Todd is okay. I forgot he had his brother-in-law's memorial service in Louisiana. So him and Gwen went up there.
Yeah.
I
Oh, is it? Does she have a necklace on there?
She have a what?
Does she have a necklace on there that's like on a mannequin that?
White mannequin, yeah, it's a black
Yeah.
necklace, I think. Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
That's our mannequin Natalie. So she's having her.
Do you mind if we put the?
She ain't got no clothes on either.
Go right ahead. Put it in there if you want.
Got her tits out.
She said,
Sally?
"Don't look that way. Look at it like a white shirt." I said, "Okay."
Sally, can you put the link in the chat? Because everybody else wants to go look at it.
She takes
yeah.
really, really good photos too. She's got, she kind of takes after me in that photography type thing. So, and she's a natural at taking really good photos. So, especially of her jewelry pieces that she has. So, she has a good eye.
Mike said he's running late. Had my head up my arse. Well,
He heard tits out. That woke him up.
Actually, I will just I'll screen share so you guys can see how she spells it. I can't put it in the chat because I'm not on YouTube.
Oh, wait, I'll put it in. Just want
Okay.
the link to her store.
Did you find it already?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Otherwise, I'll be sharing somebody else's stuff. But
Shauna says, I had a big surprise last night. About 2 weeks ago, I called my mail carrier. About 2 weeks ago, my mail carrier gave me some items she didn't want and told me to sell them. Let's see. It's a Dugan fishnet opalescent Aberdeen worth $250 to $300. What the heck?
what is that?
I don't know.
Sounds like a stone of some type.
Opalescent? Those are opals are pretty stones anyway.
Paperweight, maybe? I don't know. A fishnet. That's interesting, but that's pretty cool. That is awesome. Good morning, Travis.
Hello.
Oh, Mike said it's a piece of glass.
Oh, a piece of glass.
Simple as that. But that's pretty cool. I mean,
That's really cool.
you can get a piece of glass and sell it for $250.
Awesome.
Nashana says it's a floral dish with a horn. There you go.
What do they call those? For like Thanksgiving, those horn things with the fruit falling out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They usually make baskets out of them that look like that.
Mm-hmm.
A
Oh, that's really beautiful, actually. It almost looks like a fountain coming up from the dish.
Wow.
Really pretty.
Cool. Not that.
Not that.
Why I'm making so much noise? I'm tinkering. I'm taking this thing apart. I want to see why it's not working.
You're
Like
fine.
you can sell them between 30 and up because it's vintage. It's like Bop It Extreme. So, and if it don't work, I'll just part it out. I'll take it apart and sell the parts off of it. So
Yeah.
I would just be so afraid to sell glass.
Why?
I know I'd be afraid to ship it. Afraid of it.
doesn't bother me any. That's one thing it does not. I've done that for years.
All else fails, wrap it and float it in a box.
Double box it.
Double box it. That's the
Mhm.
best way you can go with that.
I wrap it in the big bubble wrap. Then I have some corrugated, a roll of corrugated, and I wrap it in that, and then I put it inside. I line the box with the small bubble wrap.
Yep.
Put it inside a box, a double wall box, and then I put it down inside another box, and I make sure that box is protected.
Yep.
So,
Usually the boxes weigh and all the materials weigh more than the item does anyway, but you know, I mean, just to get it there safely, that's the way that you need to do it. Yep, double box float. Absolutely. So I have to come clean.
Okay.
I should have never said it yesterday.
What did you do?
I never said anything.
You went to Walmart?
Because you know how I said, I haven't been thrifting and blah, 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 blah. Well,
Where'd you go?
I went to the thrift store yesterday.
Oh.
I broke my thing, so my stride.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Went
gonna break my stride. I'm gonna slow me down.
I did go to Walmart, but I didn't find anything of clearance there. So I had like 45 minutes in between the time I was leaving Walmart to the time that I was going to go get the shot, and I thought, screw it. But I didn't go crazy. I think I bought total. I think I bought 15 things, so it wasn't like I filled up the cart or anything. And actually, one of the things that I listed last night from the thrift store, I actually sold already.
Oh, great!
That was
that's awesome.
It was I found an Ariat. It was a reversible men's vest.
Okay.
And yeah, I took an offer on that. I think I want to say I spent $3 on that, and I think I sold it for $30.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
It's already gone. I mean, it's not gone, but I still got to pack it up. But it's already sold. So I felt pretty good about that. That paid for my whole trip. So
yeah.
I went to the thrift shop yesterday too. Teresa's like, we put out some new lights and stuff out on the back porch, and I wanted to get a little container to put the power strip in to keep it away from water and stuff. She's like, oh yeah, we need to go get one because we were out running around, and I figured we just go to Dollar General, get there, and she goes past the Dollar General and goes to the thrift shop. I'm like, okay, I'm not arguing. So I got puzzles for the Chris Basaki, I think it is, about 10 of his puzzles for $1 a piece, and I usually sell them for $10 up to 12 or 15 depending on the piece count.
Yep.
I was like, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
What else did you get, Valerie? Oh, mostly clothes.
I got, what did I get? I got something. I got a jean jacket for myself.
Oh,
I
nice.
got couple of men's shirts. I got 2 of the long, really long jean skirts. Those do really well for me.
Yeah, me too.
And then I got like 5 audiobooks or CD audio.
That's right. We talked about those yesterday.
And what else did I get? Oh, I got an Oakley sunglasses case.
Yeah.
A really nice case. That's already listed. And then a couple of old pair of women's glasses. So that was about it. Nothing big. I kind of wanted to stay away from clothes, but that just doesn't usually happen for me. So let's see. And Shauna says, I know Mike. So many sellers sold Libby Silver's silver. Libby, I cannot talk. Libby silver fade to the buyers who love Mad Men. Big difference between silver fade and sterling silver finish. Picked up a silver overlay decanter for $20 about a month ago. Huh. Cool. But
I'd never found like really good glass.
That's my thing too, is I don't know. I don't know what to look for.
I mean, you walk into a thrift store or even a yard sale, and sometimes there's so much of it.
Yeah.
Did you see on the news where that guy bought that? I guess it was from the Ming Dynasty, but it was a bowl. He paid $35 for it at a yard sale, and it sold at auction for $750,000.
Wow.
See, I'd never pay $35 at a yard sale for a piece of glass.
Well, that's like our.
He must have knew something about it. He must.
That's like the news anchor that was reporting. He said, "Well, I would have just ate cereal out of it. I wouldn't have thought it was any value."
See, I don't believe that. You would pay $35 for something that you would just eat cereal out of.
Well, he said his wife brought it home, and he's seen it sit here. I mean, he's like, I just would end up pouring some cereal in it and eating it, and I'm probably.
I think he must have known it was something.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig.
Definitely.
Unless, maybe he just collects that kind of stuff and, Oriental design stuff, and, people pay what they want for what they collect. So.
Right.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, that's an amazing story.
I wouldn't pay that much for a bowl.
No.
I don't care if it was Darth Vader's helmet. I wouldn't pay that for a bowl.
Look up Dorothy Thorpe, but not on eBay. Let's look up Dorothy Thorpe.
First look.
Let me get my hands on the right keys.
Dorothy Thorpe.
Glass. Dorothy Thorpe.
Interesting.
Yeah, I felt bad for Lacey. I was so hoping that was legit, but she was so excited about, finding out what that piece of glass was worth. And, I was like, well, it happens. I said, it's happened to me. I said, it's happened probably every one of us at one time or another. I said, but don't let it discourage you. I said, because there's plenty of us around that can help you out. So,
Oh, yeah.
I said, they seen you as a target, but they didn't know that she had old mom in the corner.
Right.
I said, you have an advantage over most new sellers.
All coiled up and hissing, right?
Yep. Damn right.
Really, what is wrong with people?
I said, now they had actually been in Louisville and pulled that stunt, I'd been knocking on somebody's door.
Right.
I don't think so. You're not going to do that to my kid and get away with it.
Right.
I said, here are the repercussions of your actions. You got to deal with a pissed off mama bear.
There's a 1950s barware glass set. $4,200.
Wow.
I'll put that down.
Looks like that might be part of her thing as the rim on top.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Let's see.
What is it?
Or like a fade.
So that is another screw.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Mid-century lucite candlesticks.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that definitely looks like a thing. Is the rim?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like minimalist. It's not. There's one with some floral decoration on it.
Yep. Mike says you do any videos, Nishana? You have things to teach.
Yeah, she's got some knowledge.
Interesting,
Twisty candlesticks look like pipes underneath the sink.
right?
Yeah.
It looks like something you would find like in a chemistry lab.
Yeah.
Lucite candlestick holders.
Nishana, she said I'm camera shy. You don't even have to be on camera.
Yeah, just
You don't even have to show your face.
Put the camera at the.
Not to show your.
Just show your items and talk about them. You don't, and then they really don't have to even be long. You can, do 10, 15 minutes on them, and that would be great. Those would be very good videos.
Okay.
I would implore you to do that. Yeah.
That's interesting, though. That's the hard thing about glass and ceramic and stuff like that. When you don't know your marks,
right.
you don't know what to look for, and you don't know what style is a certain artist's style.
Right.
You just kind of oh, that looks neat.
Yeah.
So what's the
connection to be something?
What's the connection with Mad Men? Dorothy Thorpe.
I don't know.
What is it?
Maggie said, what's the connection with Mad Men?
They said there's something. They sell them to
probably mid-century, because Mad Men is set in mid-century, I think.
Oh, I'm completely wrong. Anyway, he said, Nishana said, sold Libby Silver fade to the buyers who love Mad Men. I thought she was talking about Dorothy Thorpe and the Mad Men. Ignore me.
Clark Gable made Dorothy Thorpe famous on the Hollywood scene. Mad Men use the real Dorothy Thorpe glassware.
Oh, on the set. Okay.
Good to know. Huh.
I've never seen a single episode of Mad Men.
I couldn't get into that show. I just didn't.
I couldn't either.
It couldn't. It just didn't. It didn't do anything for me. I thought this is stupid. But
yeah,
I know there's a lot of people out there that like it too. So.
Yeah, it was really, really popular whenever the show about meth.
Bad.
Yeah, when that was out,
Mm-hmm.
Mad Men was pretty popular too at that time. Yeah, I tried. It was a no-go.
Okay. Nishana says, I grew up in the 50s, so I understood that era. That makes sense. Makes sense. Sally, you doing okay on your keto?
Yeah, I checked it with my urine strips yesterday, and it says I'm not. But
you know what? I don't even, I got some of the sticks and I said, this is stupid. I'm not doing this.
I mean, I don't check it like often.
Yeah.
I've only checked it one time before. And I mean, I just feel like you kind of, because I've heard different things about those. Like, it all goes by, how many ketones are coming out.
Mhm.
And really, I mean, there's not going to be, you shouldn't be losing a whole bunch of ketones out of your urine.
Yeah.
So that's what I heard. So it's just the extra that
Right.
you're urinating out. So if there's no extra, then it doesn't mean that you're not in ketosis.
Yeah.
So
I'm basing it all on the scale.
I'm basing it on how I feel.
Right.
If I feel, I mean, like, one good thing to check is my sugar.
Yeah.
My sugar is 110 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good for me.
Yeah.
I think that's good, and so I'm good. Like, I know that what I eat, and even though sometimes it's frustrating, like how I was saying, like the other day, I was just reading labels, and I was just trying to check labels on just my meat, and that alone was very frustrating because you find sugar in all your meat.
Right.
Sorry, you will. And like, if you listen to different people, that talk about keto diet, they'll say that you need to try and like get grass-fed beef and stuff like that. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. I really don't. It's just that they don't want like hormones and stuff, but maybe I need the hormones and stuff. I don't know.
Maybe not that kind of hormone, but
My cow's full of hormones. I need them.
I think I mean, definitely when you're new into it, you want to find out all the information, but in reality, you have to base it on, I think you should base it on, your sugar numbers, your weight, your weighing in, base it on that. When your measurements, how you feel. I think that's the most important thing that you can base it on.
I know why I felt like crap yesterday, and it was because I came home and went right to bed, and I did not take my meds.
Right. Oh,
Or
Sally.
anything. Huh?
Sally, why?
I was so tired. So I didn't take my meds before I went to bed. I went in, went to the bathroom, changed my clothes, and went to bed.
Yeah. You can't do that now.
Well, I know.
She's
I
like,
know, because I wake up and I feel like crap. I mean, and and I don't wake up on time. I'm really bad about that.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, if you're tired, but
Yeah, but still, I don't like.
I'm more concerned about you taking your meds than, coming on here.
I know. Hey, I got something.
Hey.
Hey, looky there.
Morning, Carol.
Carol.
Hi, Carl. Carl.
She said, but you like watching dead people walking around anyway.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Not for long. I did.
You don't want to wear long pants today because it's cold out there.
It'll be fine.
Mike says, someone reputable told me I should see a nutritionist to help get me off my BP meds. Maybe that is an idea. Full blood work will cost like $400. I don't I don't know about that. Are there any natural ways to control blood pressure? Because I haven't.
I think with diet and exercise, I think you can. I definitely think that you can control that.
Interesting. I mean, even after one of the things I really wanted to do when I had weight loss surgery was get off blood pressure medicine, and I still have high blood pressure. My blood pressure never got fixed by losing weight, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that you could get off of blood pressure meds. One really good thing to do would probably try fish oil.
Fish oil?
Yeah. What is that one? It starts with red something. It's a kind of
Red.
Huh?
Omega Red.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's that one. I've heard is really good for blood pressure.
I know they talk about is it the DASH diet?
DASH diet. Yeah.
I do that.
I think Kelly does that.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be good for blood pressure.
But it might help you to maybe go and talk to a nutritionist and see if there is a way. I mean, of course you don't want to make that move, without your doctor being aware, but you might have to get on a healthy eating kick and
Why must you investigate eating avocados? I could give you any information you need on avocados.
I love avocados.
I eat almost 2 avocados every day.
Really?
I like avocados, and you spread it on some toast and put a little bit of Mrs. Dash on there.
I don't even need that.
Huh?
I don't even need that. I just eat it.
I don't either. I just like it.
I pop the seed out and eat it with a spoon.
Oh my God, really? I mean, I love it. I don't think I could do that.
Yum, yum, yum.
I was looking for some yesterday, and all the ones around here are puny. I mean, they're puny and they're overripe and they're gross. I don't want anything like that. So I try to. I don't like that. I don't like the ripe ones. Let's see. Hey, he was carrying a list he printed out. About 20 items long, mild allergies he didn't know.
Let me see.
I didn't put the two messages together.
Yeah, most people have a sensitivity to all kinds of different things. It causes inflammation.
Right. Yeah, inflammation is huge. Inflammation is huge in the body. I mean, that's where your arthritis comes. Anything with itis at the end of it is inflammation.
Yeah. And you know what? Keto diet's great for that. It seriously is. I'm not even kidding you. That is the first thing I noticed about myself. It probably only about a week and a half in. I noticed that I didn't have there's Todd. I didn't have as bad of inflammation in my legs and my feet. I was like, holy crap, I don't have no pain in my feet right now. What is going on? And I'm like, oh, it must be this freaking diet.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's before, I mean, I was, of course, changing what I was eating, but I was still trying to, get so used to the diet itself. And, basically just eating meats and eggs and stuff. and not really, getting into it that far. And I was noticing the inflammation be gone already.
Oh, Todd, I hope you guys are well. Enjoying your time in Louisiana. And Carol says we're all detoxing without you on here the past couple of days.
Yeah.
I forgot that you were going to be gone. And so yesterday I'm sitting here by myself and I'm like, where the heck is Todd at? And I even messaged you. And then you never even responded. Yeah, it was like you ghosted us or something.
I thought I had something. Now I can't find it.
But I hope you guys are having a good trip, and I know it's hard, with the memorial and everything, but have fun anyway. Have a good time. Enjoy the sights, But I got my hair done, a little bit lighter, not as much gray. And then she razored it. She cut it, but she razored it. She didn't cut it with scissors, which is kind of interesting, but
Isn't that supposed to make it
yeah, it's
fuller, give it more volume?
Yeah, more layered, more volume. And I never know what to tell her, because she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. I
know.
What do you do?
I feel like going on like one of those celebrity makeover shows and saying to them, I don't know, just do something amazing.
That's usually what I tell her. Just, use your best judgment.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm going to come out there bald. Maybe that would look better. I don't know. But yeah, Mike says Valerie almost said your hair did. Yeah. True. But got that done. So it was a packed day yesterday, but I'm glad that I got everything done that needed to get done, and some things that didn't need to be shopped at, but I did it anyway. And yes, Carol, I said it. I told him that I had cheated. I fell off the wagon. But I'm back on it this morning, so.
So when's the next buying freeze till?
Whenever it isn't. I don't know.
When is mine?
I don't know. Is it?
Memorial Day. I told you.
Oh, Memorial Day. That's right.
You're not doing any buying until Memorial Day?
I'm going to try not to.
Wow.
I know. I'm really going to try hard.
Yeah. It was, that's the thing is I knew as I was walking in there, I was like, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I just kept walking towards the thrift store. Me and my rebel self. But, oh, well. Carol, I already sold the vest. So I already made my money back, whatever I spent on there. So everything else is gravy. I know that doesn't make it any better, but.
I'll be going soon. I have one bag full of clothes left, and I have one bag full of books. So after I get all that listed, I found these old paperbacks. They're like these old kind of pulp paperbacks. So I don't know how they'll sell. I don't really know anything about them, but I'm going to take today and look them up and see. There's a good one.
Yeah.
The bikini girls on the front. On a savage sea hunt with a beautiful woman out of his past.
Wow. I had a friend, or she was old, a lot older than I was, and she used to have books and books and books, romance novels, romance. The Harlequin romance, and
Yeah.
all that. I was just like, and I would ask her, because I was at that she was an adult. She was probably 30, and I was like 10, and so I would say, "Can I read one of those books?" And she goes, "Oh, those are not for you, honey." No, no, no. Those are for adults.
Steamy romances. Some of the Harlequins are good if you get certain authors, they'll sell. But the bulk of them are just. Nashana says, I'm going to be taking the hubby into thrift store so he can learn to source. After selling for years, it seems hard to teach him. Michael, my husband, is the book scouter. He does a lot of book scouting.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But we have this scouting program. So it downloads the whole Amazon database onto our phone. So you don't need the internet to scout.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to set, like, I scan and look at every one because I make a quick decision based on the price and the rank and all of that.
Right.
And he has to have strict triggers set up for him.
Oh, wow.
So that he doesn't want to look or think, or
he just wants to hear the beep.
He just wants to go here, beep, beep, beep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll get home, and then some of them will be really like duds because the program isn't foolproof, and I'll be like, "What? Settle it." And I'll say to him, "Sometimes you have to look at the screen."
Yeah.
But he's 71. I don't think he's ever going to change now.
No. No, probably not.
Well, Nashana, if he doesn't like shopping, then why don't you just shop? And then he could list.
Then she'll have to teach him how to list.
Or teach him how to ship.
What's the easiest of the two? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shipping would be good.
If somebody said, you do the shopping and I'll do the listing, I'd be like, oh,
hi. Have at it. You go for it. You do all the listing, all the pictures, all the measurements. I'll go buy. Yeah.
I don't mind the listing. I hate taking the pictures. I think the pictures are my least favorite part.
Yeah. Mike, I kind of want to do a locker, but I kind of don't. Just because I know it's hard. It's got to be hard work.
And I just think of all the stuff that I would acquire that I wouldn't necessarily want.
Right.
Such as, of course I would love the clothing part of it, but like all of the, the beds, the mattresses and the box springs, and, I wouldn't have
dressers.
I wouldn't even know what to do. I guess you could just chop them all up, get you a hacksaw and start,
Fortunately, we have a burn pile here where down at the bottom of the hill, it's a huge burn pile. People can take their wood down there and burn it. So when I did the locker clean outs, that's what I would do. If I couldn't sell it right from there on Marketplace or on Facebook, just regular local Facebook pickup, I would bring it here and just dump it off into the burn pile. So that's one thing. And anything else that was within reason that didn't sell, I would donate it to a thrift shop because we have one right up the road from where I was working. So
right.
Same with clean outs. That's how I do it with clean outs too. I sell it right from there. I give them so many days that I'm going to be there, and I'll say I'm going to be here for this long. If you can't pick it up within this time frame, it's not going to be here after that.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
because I very rarely have to bring anything home that I don't want. So, and if I do, it's for the burn pile. At least that's the easiest way I see to do it. So you're not having to clean it out, load it all into your vehicle, take it all the way home, unload it again, and then try to sell it. So I just sell it right from the storage unit or from the clean out. So,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anissa says, been listening. I have decided I like to source and I like to list photos and packing. Yuck. Yeah, me too. And
Yeah.
I hate taking photos.
I actually like the packaging, the shipping part of it. I like that. I mean, I do everything, but I like the packing part.
yeah, I don't
I
mind
like
that.
the shopping part.
I don't mind the pictures. I think the part I hate the most is probably cleaning. And you have to clean it to get the top dollar out of it. So and I think that's why I kind of veered away from shoes, because I was doing a lot of shoe cleaning.
Shoe cleaning, yeah.
And I know how to do it. I mean, but it's just like, and I would put it off and put it off and put it off till I had enough shoes to probably put them on everybody in this neighborhood. But
I got shoe cleaning down to a science, though.
oh, I do too, but I just don't like doing it.
Yeah. And packing, I'm good on things that have like a peel and stick, although I've been known to sometimes stick them to the wrong things. But boxes and tape gun, forget it. I can't. I can't use the tape gun. I've gotten it caught in my hair. I've gotten it stuck on the hat. I've gotten it so much weight trying to use the tape gun.
You want the electric ones with the paper tape. You just push a button, it spits out the size you need, and you put it on there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
They are nice. I used to have those where I used to work. Those are neat. They had like from 4-inch all the way up to 48-inch, and it had like a water tray, and it would spit it out over the water, so it'd be wet. Slap it on a carton, you're done. Whatever size you need.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you have to hold the carton, so you have to hold the carton together, and then you have to put the tape on. And then by the time you put the tape on this end, that end's gapped, and so when you do that, the tape on this end's wrinkled, and then it's like binder underneath. And I picture the buyer looking at the box and saying, "Oh, there's cat hair underneath this."
The easiest way to do for us, the way we did it, is we would hold it with one hand, because we had the fold over, kind of like the USPS 1095, for instance, that type that had the flap that went one way, one this way. So I'd held it this way, hit the button. I got good at it after 20 some years. I could pack 100 boards in no time, so it was no big deal.
I was going to say, if you need any water tape, I have some in my store.
Put it on; it'll sell.
I haven't been able to sell it.
Really? What about on the marketplace? Have you tried that?
No.
We can sell
somebody in one of the reseller groups. There's one guy, I forget who it is, that he has one of those machines, but he has the old kind where you set it to where you want it, and then you pull the handle and it pulls it out and cuts it. We had the fancy electric ones. You can push a button and they were old too. Some of them were. We got newer ones. They're expensive machines. I mean, a used one is probably minimum $350.
Wow. I bought the tape and the tape one.
Yeah.
Oh, I have like 3 different tape guns, and there's one that I use that's my favorite. But the other 2, you just want to, because I can't. When you put it in there, no matter how tight you get that little nut, it still works its way loose, and it's like or the tape moves this way away from the backing of the tape gun, so it's crinkling up on one side. It's like it's like, okay, you're going to pull the lake. I know I can throw it in there from here.
I agree with you, Patty. That was one of my favorite investments, was a desktop tape holder. That has helped a lot. That came in. And
I'm contemplating getting the 2-inch one, the 2-inch tape holder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the tape gun, but it seems like there's always issues with that, and it just seems like, you can get it, you can measure it as you're pulling it out. It sounds really weird, but anyway.
You guys leave Patty alone.
I hear you, Patty.
But it has really came in.
Yeah, see what Todd freaking gets out of that? The tape goes to your butt.
Yeah.
No, her hair goes to her butt. And then she gets tape in it.
Wow.
Mike says, maybe wear pants if you have a hairy butt, Patty. Jeez.
Wow.
You kids.
They're brutal.
Y'all ain't right.
I think that's why we're still on.
That's true. I know I'm not right. I'm half left anyway. So I mean,
Oh my gosh.
So you just put your tape. Your tape it's like something that you bolt to your desk or something.
It's heavy. It's weighted.
Okay.
And so I just put it. It's just on the shelf, and I just pull the tape to however long I want it, and then, and put it on there. It's a little bit less cumbersome than a big box tape thingy majigger.
Yeah, I'm on the cusp of buying one because I have fought with that one this morning. It went flying across the room, literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably not gonna work right, but hey.
Yeah. My eBay, the gun that I have the eBay tape on, that's like the worst, because for some reason that tape gun does not like me.
Mm-hmm.
It crinkles every time. It never fails. It always scoots over,
Mm-hmm.
and I just I get mad.
I have 3 different ones. I have the eBay tape gun, a clear tape gun, and then I have for the brown packaging tape. Because when I have to Frankenbox, I like it to look decent, so I use the brown tape to match the cardboard, so it's not all this eBay tape everywhere. That's just me. That's my preference. So. Yeah. And Trink was like, "Why do you have 3 different guns?" I said, okay, let me explain. He said, "You're just weird." But for the smaller ones, like the 6x4x4s, you don't need a great big tape gun.
No.
So that's what I would need the tabletop one for. So I think I'm going to get one. So
they come in handy. They definitely do.
That, and I just like buying office supplies. I don't know why that is. I have an issue.
You could probably find you one of those weighted tape things on Fast Track one of these days.
Well, I've been looking, and all they have is the 2-inch or the 1-inch core for regular standard tape. I was like, I don't need that. I have like 4 of those. Yeah.
Right.
Teresa brings them to me from work when they get new stuff. I get some of their old stuff. I was like, I just haven't listed them, but yeah, I haven't gotten them what I'm looking for yet. I look every day. But I was so mad yesterday. Speaking of Fast Track, we got a mega screen for the yard. The blow up, I want it. After fees and everything, it was $157. We get there and it's gone. Nowhere to be found.
Oh no!
That's the second time they've done that to me. I was so mad. I said, they said, well, we'll have to look for it. It's missing. I was like, well, that's $157 missing item out of my pocket. She says, well, we'll recredit your account. They don't give your money back, but they give you credit. So I said, how can you misplace a box that size? Because it was a good size. It was probably 36 by 24 by probably 18 inches. Because it was the big mega blow up screen for the community. We're going to do the movies.
Right.
And the first one we got, the screen, there was no screen in it. So when we got there, we were going to check this one first. But there was a bidding war the night before. So I said, how does this happen? She says, well, sometimes they take it out of the box and put it in one of theirs, and just because all they do is scan a barcode, and they match your receipt to your barcode to the item number. They don't open the boxes. And this was an open box item, so all they had to do was take it out of that box and put it in one of theirs.
Right.
So I said, you people really need to get your shit together. I was pissed. I said, when you sell open box items, you better look in those boxes and make sure these people are taking out what they're supposed to be. I said, because this is the second time it's happened to me.
Yeah.
Within the last 2 weeks, because it was some labels. I got some more 4x6 labels for my printer I got there for like the pirate ship. They weren't there. And they were the big rolls. There was 4 big rolls. I said, okay. Where are they at? I would have thought they would put them in the cage, but they didn't.
Yeah. Huh.
I said, it's just not right. So
Shauna said you could look at on Pinterest and make your own outdoor screen.
Yeah, I know. Well, we do have that, but for the yard. But we were going to do one that sits across the street in an empty lot. And it's big enough for people to come, and we're going to block off that part of the street and just make it big enough for everybody to come, bring a chair, and watch movies. You know, we have the setup.
Right.
And we have the inflatable from the one we bought before, but it has the quick release buckles. So a neighbor offered to, make one that will fit that, but she hasn't had the time yet. So I thought, well, I'll just get another one. It wouldn't hurt to have 2 anyway, in case something happened to the other one.
Right.
So it was bigger. Oh, I was so mad. But yeah, I know how to make one out of PVC and stuff, but I don't know. It's easier to store when it deflates into a size of, a little bit smaller than having all those PVC pipes and fittings everywhere. So I was trying to save myself some work.
Right. Right.
But it didn't work out that way. So, but on a side note, I have $157 credit coming to me. So if I need to buy some more shipping boxes off of them.
There you go.
I think I'll just use them for shipping supplies only and stop trying to get other stuff because it's not working.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, it's 9:02. It's time to get busy. Time to get some shipping done and some selling done. So
I gotta go to the grocery. So.
We will see you all on Monday. I think Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday.
Yep.
Yep. Well, we'll see you then. I hope you have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.